I want to thank you all for having me here today. It's a big honor for me to meet all of you and to know Côte Saint-Luc residents, Hampstead residents are enjoying in our city together 3 times a week playing cards, 4 times a week playing cards.
And she's the hostess 4 times.
And you're the hostess, and you just had your 100th birthday, so happy birthday. Many more.
Thank you. You take the effort to even read on the story about our life.
You're all survivors of the Holocaust, and you all have your own story. Everybody has their own story. And like I said, every year for Yom HaShoah in Côte Saint-Luc, we like to hear a story of somebody from Côte Saint-Luc.
People, first of all, no air, nothing, start to bang the door. Then they came in and hitting us. When I was in Auschwitz, they selected Mengele. Take us in a room. She was everywhere. The guys.
So who from your family survived in Auschwitz?
Nobody.
So we were filling bombs with a powder. It was yellow like orange. It was poison. I was lucky because most of the people became free in May. We became free in 31st of March by the Americans with my 4 aunts, so I was lucky.
I was deported from, then it was Hungary, the part of Transylvania where I was born. I was there in 1945, sent to Auschwitz. And then it was right away at night, it was pitch dark. They didn't see exactly what age they are, because it was very dark. And I supposed to go with my mother and my sister. They went to the right and we went to the left. Suddenly, I realized it, and I'm on the front of the crematorium, which I didn't know what it is. So they took us into the crematorium, 5 people in 1 row. I was the only one still dressed up the way I came. The guys saw that I'm not undressed, came there and told me in Yiddish, "Why don't you undress? You see everybody is naked." So I didn't know what to say. I told them, I want to know where my clothes were going to go. I don't want to wear nobody else's clothes. I said, I'll think it over. Give me a chance to think it over. So he left. I looked in the back, and the crematoire had 2 huge big doors. I looked constantly in the back, and I saw still the door is open. I ran out, and I got caught from a SS guy, a German guy in uniform. Was glaubst du? What do you think? Where are you going? I said, ich gehe nach meiner Schwester. I go to my sister. Oh, how old are you? I said, 19. He said, oh, 19, and you speak very good German. Because you speak German, I will let you go. I started to run. I look constantly back, and suddenly I see him, I still saw him, and he made like that. You are running the wrong way. Like that you run. I listened to him because I didn't have no other choice. I ran opposite direction, and I ran like a crazy madman, and I found my sister and my mother. That young guy, who wasn't more than 20 or 22 years old, gave me 70 extra years to live.
I had a brother, 3 years older like me, and I took him from Budapest to Germany on the road with the legs to go. And on the road, halfway, my brother was 23 years old. He said, I don't go nowhere. He sat down, I sit down, and that's it. And the guy said to him, are you crazy? You know when you sit down, they'll kill you. And he said, I know. He sat down and they killed him.
My story is a little bit different from the others because I am from Budapest. And from Budapest they did not take really the Jews, but those that were caught. So I had a sister who was 20 years older than I was. She had a child, and with the child and myself, she wanted to go to the country. On the train, a Hungarian man suspected that we were Jews and we were caught. So I got into Auschwitz, and from Auschwitz, the end of October, I went to a city which was very close to the Czech border. The factory was an aeroplane factory, and they took us into the factory, and I got to a German couple, and they said, oh, you're a child, you cannot work, sit down.
I guess you were
I was 14.
14, okay.
Okay, of course no hair, you know, I looked very young. And the war was over May the 8th, and we were liberated May the 9th. I went to Budapest, and I found my family at home.
It's so nice that you have your friends come here 4 times a week to play cards.
4
Yeah,
times
the-
a week we play cards.
It's so
But
nice.
yes, I love it. You know, here is we are small community,
Beautiful.
and everything nice here. It is very good.
She just celebrated her 100th birthday, 100th birthday, happy and many more, in good health. Good health.
Thank you so much.
Here I'm happy. We all live around here. We see each other. So we take a taxi, we share. And I love to live here. Everything is for me here.
And why do you play? You play cards 4 times a week?
4 times a week. We are all between 93 and 95, and she's 100. And I am the only one. I know her 79 years.
Hedy, it so happens I met her in Austria, and I took one of the boats, and that boat returned and brought them to Canada. So I have been friends with her since then.
I like Côte Saint-Luc, and I like my daughter worked for 38 years, social worker and CLSC. So she was very close here to me, that's why I moved in. And whenever I need some help or something, I like the mall, I like my friends. Thanks God for that.
Be well for many more years, play
I
cards and
wish
enjoy.
you a very, very good life, and your family too, and you too.
Thank you. Thank you so
Don't
much.
forget it.